Hello, water signs, and welcome to your daily focus tarot for Sunday, August 1st, and happy harvest to you all. So, for today, we have Six of Cups and the Artist. Now, Six of Cups, this is, a lot of people will read this as a card of nostalgia and remembrance. It's happiness and joy. I mean, look at these two boys or two girls just sitting here enjoying their childhood, playing in the sun outside their home, putting flowers in cups, So they're combining the earth and they're also combining the spiritual, right? They're combining the water and the blooming of the earth, the flowers. And for clarifiers, we have the Star, which is like wish fulfillment, the wish come true. So this could even mean like a wish that you made in childhood is almost ready to come true, because the other clarifier was Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this, I'll show it to you upright. This is talking about harvest, and it's quite obviously in winter time, right? So in reverse, the harvest, the wish, the dream come true, it's not quite ready for you. Okay? It is coming true. It is happening. And you need to focus on maybe a little less reminiscing or a little less daydreaming, a little less nostalgia or emotion involved in it, and maybe a little more like actual work and planning put into it. Like focus on that part of it today, not on necessarily 100% daydreaming, and focus on today, not the past. So we have the Artist, and this is about being visionary. This is about, messages with Hermes wings there. And he's writing in the book of knowledge, the book of eternity. He's looking at the tree of life and the tree of knowledge. And this castle is sort of like, you can think of it as the dream, is the star, the wish. The castle in the sky, the pie in the sky. So you're focusing on this, but notice he's writing it down. He's looking at it. He's writing it down. He's drawing it. He's bringing the message of what his vision is, and he's taking it from a vision in the clouds here that he's seen, and he's actually taking concrete action. So like less of the reminiscing on the dream, on the wish, and more actual doing. Okay? Like if you want to come up with a business, write the business plan. If you want to get better at making clothing or cooking or painting or whatever it is that you want to get better at, you have to practice it. You have to do it every day or several times a week. You have to, devote time to it. You have to actually do it. You can't just, even people with like an inborn talent, they don't improve if they don't practice. Okay? They stay stuck. Like you might start at, level 1 and develop to level 50. But you're not going to get there if you don't do it consistently and you don't do it with the intention of getting better. If you do it and you're just like, oh, I have, this natural talent at it, that's fine, but you have to actively work to increase that talent, to hone it, to make it more, to make it so you are in more control of it. Sorry, I was trying to think of how I wanted to word that. And this card is telling you need to, maybe write that down, or maybe you need to be physically doing your talent instead of just, thinking about it or dreaming about it or envisioning it. Maybe come up with a plan on how you're going to do your practice, how you're going to increase your talent. Like what part do you want to focus on increasing today? Like, say you were a singer, do you want to focus on improving your range of notes? Do you want to focus on improving how long you can hold a note? Things like that. Not sure why I'm saying that. That doesn't quite make sense, but you get the idea. Like, if you were an artist and you were, because this card is called the Artist, if you were drawing and say you were naturally good at drawing plants, but you're no good at drawing people, you could come up with a plan to get better at drawing people, especially if you're like, oh, my landscape pictures need to have people in them sometimes, or they need to, have animals in them. I need to get better at drawing people or animals because I'm kind of bored of just drawing pictures with landscapes, and every once in a while I want to have a person or an animal in it. That would be something to focus on today. For the clarifier for the Artist, we have the High Priest. So this is, like I was saying, this is actually about guidance, and it's Taurus. I'm not entirely into astrology, but there is something going on with Taurus right now. You can Google it, I'm sure, or find somebody who's into astrology and they can tell you. I remember just kind of seeing it as I was scrolling through Twitter. But I can't tell you what, because I'm not really into astrology that much. In terms of like more specific stuff like conjuncts and retrogrades and things like that, I'm not that deeply into it. So this card is the card of guidance and institutionalized guidance. In traditional deck, it's the Hierophant. And so this guidance, you're being asked to focus on taking your vision, using it, figuring out a routine for yourself, and possibly to get guidance from somebody else, or to, come up with your own guidance. To me, it's coming up with your own guidance because the artist has the vision. The person who is doing has the vision. And the important part is the doing. I think it was something to do with Uranus. What's going on with Taurus right now? Sorry. I just, my mind is like flipping back to that for some reason. I don't know, when I looked at that card and I touched it, that's what it was like. Wait a minute, I just saw something on that. Yeah, see, normally I don't even associate. I know this card is associated with Taurus, but normally I don't associate it with Taurus. I don't think of it in that way. But yeah, you might want to look at that and see what's going on with it. So, have a great Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow.